Hi everyone, I'm Jeff from Jet Buckins here in J Car and Bus Sections. And we're doing something a little bit different, so I'm on this website called archive.org or Internet Archive or WayBack Machine. And it's basically a website where you can look at listen to old recordings or pictures or old websites and articles from about 15, 20, 10 years ago, however long. So I'm going to type in some stuff here, and we'll just see what we get. So, I'm going to first look at the Dodge Nitro, I guess. Which the Dodge Nitro is a really bad car that I really don't like, but we're going to look it up anyways. No hard feelings to people who own Dodge Nitros, but still. Here on the Dodge Nitro form. Bunch of stuff about Stellantis, whatever. I can't really see the dates up here either since my little recording thing is kind of in the way, so. But I can tell it's from this year. 2 pictures of the Dodge Nitro, which I hate, but, that's me. Again, no hard feelings to any of you that own Dodge Nitros. Looks like we're in 2007 now. Again, I can't see it because my recording thing's in the way. You can't see it on screen, but I can't see it because my little recorder is in the way. And if I put it in full screen, it'll stop the recording. So I think it's October 20. Oh yeah, I can hover over it. October 22nd, 2007. Okay. Let's talk about the SRT. The next SRT engineering chat session is scheduled for Wednesday, October 27th. Oh, it's just a chat session thing. August 21st, 2007. Dodge Caliber SRT4. Wasn't really that much more sporty than the normal Caliber. Dodge Caliber. Dodge celebrates a new Autoblog. Enter to win all new 2007 Dodge Nitro. That is a total piece of crap. Again, no offense to any of you that own Nitros or like Nitros or have owned Nitros and actually like them. I just don't like it all that much because it's very cheap, very uncomfortable. It can't really even off-road, because at least it's sibling the Jeep Liberty. At least you could take that thing off-road. This you can't really even do heavy off-roading with it. And this is about all the specs of a 2007 Dodge Nitro RT. So, built alongside the Liberty at Toledo, Ohio assembly line, the Nitro compete piece of vehicles for the Chevy Equinox, Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, which those are all better. SRT wants you. November 4th, 2006. That's Uncle Sam right there. At least I'm pretty sure it's what's called. So, yeah. Look at this. Oh, it just got me to another page. But look at this, though. Old Chrysler logo, old Jeep logo. I mean, the Jeep logo basically stayed the same. Old Dodge logo before they got changed in 2011 from November 2nd, 2006. Because in 2011 is when they changed them when, Chrysler was going through bankruptcy and they acquired Fiat and they weren't really Daimler Chrysler anymore because, they're part of Daimler, which owns like Mercedes-Benz and Freightliner and Thomasville buses and all that. So, Las Vegas, November 2nd, 2006, Chrysler Group recently announced the winners of the 7th Annual Design Excellence Award at the 2006 Specialty Equipment Market Association SEMA show in Las Vegas. So it's just a bunch of other stuff in there that I don't feel like reading. Hemi-powered Dodge Nitro, October 27th, 2006. And I bet it probably sucks a lot of fuel, because that's the other thing about the Dodge Nitro. It sucked a lot of fuel. I bet a Hemi-powered one probably sucks even more fuel. And it's like about Jalopnik and whatever. And I don't feel like reading all over that. Cool. I'm going to move on from that. Alright. What car do I want to look up now? Let's see. Well, I mean, or bus, but let's see here. Look at the Volkswagen Atlas. Actually, I probably could look up the Honda Civic. Let's look up the Honda Civic. That was just kind of the first thing that came into mind. Honda Civic forum, because, you know, a lot of people like their Honda Civics, so let's look at Honda Civic. Next generation Honda Civic forum, which is the 2006 to 2011 generation of the Civic. Whenever this loads would be nice. Sometimes these older sites gotta wait a little bit. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to 2008. Alright, what's this? February 1st, 2008. Okay, that was a few months before I was born. I mean, I was born May 2nd, 2008, but yeah, Toys for Tots. We had a great year doing Toys for Tots 2006, and we'd like to make 2007 even better. November 14th, 2007, so, which is nice, you know. Donate for Toys for Tots. Definitely good to support. You know, that's around holidays typically. Honda Civic is Canada's top-selling car for the 10th consecutive year. Honda Way. I mean, Honda Civic is a great car, so it's understandable. It's from January 18th, 2008. Oh, this is November 20th, 2007, November 15th, 2007. A total of 7 Honda and Acura, while including the all-new 2008 Honda Accord, have earned, because the Honda Accord got redesigned for 2008, have earned the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety IHS Top 50 Pick Award for 2008, the highest possible from the nonprofit research organization, which is fantastic, you know. Because, I mean, I look at IHS myself, and, you know, they crash test the cars, and they keep on raising the bar each year, and I think that's fantastic, so, you know, and I definitely go recommend, if you're looking to buy a car, new or used, definitely go look at their site and look at what their results are, look at the ratings are, because, you know, I mean, crash safety is important. I mean, yes, like, you hope to not get into a crash, but it's still important. They test safety systems to also prevent, prevent you from getting in a crash. It's just fantastic. Definitely go check out IHS if you're looking for a car, like, new or used, because it's just, or to help someone if you're, or to help, like, someone who is looking for a car, because definitely, or recommend it to them, because definitely a good site to use, you know, with all the crash test information. Definitely very, very good. So, put stuff in there. Let's go to 2011 now. Alright, so we're on July 27th, 2011. Yeah, it's just some June 2011, Ride of the Month winner. Oh yeah, the new 2012 Civic, because the Civic did get redesigned for 2012 for the 9th gen. And the 9th gen Civic really just wasn't that great. I mean, it was kind of cheap. I mean, I know in 2013, you know, Honda updated it and tried to make it better, but, I mean, it was practical and reliable, it didn't drive that great, though. And they kind of cheaped it out, because around that time, like with the Pilot, like that generation of Pilot, 2009 to 2014, 2012 Civic, I think like the 2008 to 2012 Honda Accord, they were kind of like cheaping out some of their cars at that time. They just made them not as good. So, Honda celebrates 39 years of the Civic Heritage video. Excuse me. What is the Civic Heritage video? And also my headphones are plugged in as well, so. An old Civic there, it's just an article. I could watch this, but I don't really know if I necessarily want to or not. Yeah, it looks like it's mainly just a auto thing. An article. About, I don't know why they did 39 years, because in 40 years, Okay, we're going to go back here now. Whenever this is done loading would be nice. There we go. Alright, what else do I want? Look at the Toyota Yaris, since, you know, we did own a 2007 Yaris. We did do a video of that. But you can go check out one of them up here, if I remember to link it. Alright, this page is reloading like a bunch of times for whatever reason. About recall, but I don't know why they keep on reloading 5 million times. And I was on this site a little bit earlier as well. Alright, so we're back in August 14th, 2007. This is the Toyota Yaris TRD edition. I mean, I gotta admit the stripes on there are pretty cool. January 5th, 2006. An auto show. Apparently, Toyota is well aware that the North American market may use a Yaris compact as a wanting and power and handling department, which is true. You know, the Yaris wasn't typically a car you'd call nimble. I mean, it handled safely, but wasn't necessarily a nimble car. But you know, it's Toyota, and yes, it was kind of loud. The ride was actually kind of comfortable for a compact car. I mean, yeah, it was still stiff and whatnot, but for a compact car, it rode decently. And yeah, the wanting power, yeah, the Yaris is pretty slow. Especially as it got older for us, it was definitely a very slow car. But at least it got good fuel economy out of it, so. At least 30 miles per gallon, at least when it was new, according to Consumer Reports. January 5th, 2006, and that's literally kind of what the interior of our Yaris looked like, except the radio wasn't quite like that style, because we had a sedan, not a hatchback. But, again, the video that I link, you can go check out more on that. I do have pictures and videos of that car before we got rid of it, and replaced it with a 2023 Elantra. But yeah, our radio wasn't quite like that, but, you know, center speedometer, that was a common Yaris thing, at least for the first gen. Climate control is kind of like a little bit like a Mickey Mouse face. Either like that, or they're all stacked in a row, or they were like that, kind of like Mickey Mouse face, and that's kind of like how or at least I call it Mickey Mouse face. And it just reminds me of like a Mickey Mouse. I don't know, just something about it. But yeah, like either two at the top, one at the bottom, or like just kind of all stacked. But I know some Yaris also didn't have a tachometer as well. Ours had a tachometer like this one. Ours had that sort of speedometer layout or gauge cluster layout. Front of a Yaris, back of a Yaris, two Yarises side by side. December 20th, 2005, when the Yaris was still a prototype. I know in 2006 is when they started selling them, and we had an earlier 2007 model since, I think in January of 2006 is when my mom got into a car crash, in her 1993 Honda Accord, and then in May of 2006 they bought 2007 Toyota Yaris, so, yeah, but yeah, the Yaris is still a prototype then. So yeah, that was kind of like what I talked about before, like because this is a hatchback, like all the climate control is kind of all stacked like that, and this center speedometer not having a tachometer. But again, we didn't have that version because we had a sedan, not a hatchback. Let's go back a little bit further. Where are we on? August 15th, 2006. The same basic stuff we looked at before. Let's go ahead a little bit. Let's go to 2012. Or I guess not. Or that was December 24th, 2011. Okay. Alright, what else do we want to look at? I was going to type in something and then I just ended up somewhere. Maybe I guess it loaded. Toyota Nation, International Toyota Enthusiast Community, or I guess the ITEC. I know I like doing that. That's just the Toyota forum and whatever. Okay. look at the Ford Focus. Look on this one. No, it's just a picture of a blue Ford Focus, okay. Because we used to own a 2008 Focus before we replaced it for 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage, and we replaced that for 2021 Elantra. Which actually, when I'm filming this today, it's been officially a year since we got that car. So yeah, Ford Focus. It looks like we got a brochure here by Ford for 2008. Publication 2007, because that's when they started selling them. These are all the pages. I can't quite see it that well, but that's a picture of the Ford Focus, though. Back seats. And also the back seats of the 2008, at least the 2008 Focus, did not have any rear seat head restraints. It had it look like they made it look like it was like carved in, but it's like it didn't really have any rear seat head restraints, which is a problem for safety, because when you get into a crash, you need something to rebound your head into. So yeah, it's a safety issue. 6 airbags, which in 2008 they finally gave the Focus side airbag, even though it did not have stability control though. 2009 is when they added stability control, because in 2009 they gave the Focus some more minor updates. Because I know in 2008 was also kind of like what they did with the Ford Escape. You know, like they said, like they did the same thing with the Ford Escape. They basically said, like, oh, well, for 2008, it's brand new. It's like, no, it's not. It's an update. And in 2009, for both the Focus and Escape, you update, and the Mercury Mariner as well, and Mazda Tribute. Because when Ford and Mazda had their partnership, like, oh, it's brand new, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, it's not. It's just an update, and it's still dated and old, and for other countries, redesigned, but for us, it's not. Oh, yeah, and also you had the mood lighting as well, because that's another thing that Ford added. They added mood lighting in the cup holders and the footwells. Like, oh, you can change it to purple, you can change it to green, you can change it to red, you can change it to blue, and it's like... And then, yet, there's no grab handles, there's no rear seat head restraint for the two... I just cracked my finger. Just cracked more of my fingers. Okay. For the 2008 model, there's no stability control. For 2009, it did get stability control, though, but... No stability control for 2008 model, unfortunately. Enter the quietest Focus ever. I mean, the Focus was relatively quiet. I guess in its class. The interior was pretty cheap, though. I mean, it had sync voice commands, which was one of the first Ford models at that time to get the sync voice commands. So, I remember when we were younger, me and Ira were younger, we were sitting in the back of our dad's 2008 Focus, and it was like a silver one, and my dad would be fighting with the voice commands, because I think he had like a USB hooked up in the glove box. He was trying to get some music going, and yeah, he'd be fighting with the voice control. I can't remember if like we were being too loud, or just didn't understand him, but yeah, he had to fight with the voice commands, though. But yeah, that's the black interior one. We had like a beige interior one. So, it always smelled like sand in that car. Or Ira said it always smelled like the beach. But yeah, I got different Focuses, white ones, silver one. We had a silver one, it was a 4-door. But some of them you did have coupes, so red one. I know one of my neighbors had red one. Had red Focus. But yeah, we had a silver one. That was a 4-door, kind of like this, except 4-door. This is a 2-door. And I think another one of my neighbors had a black one or a darker gray one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, different hubcaps, wheels. Kind of the same general stuff as before. Yeah, with the sync voice commands, like, you know, hooking up MP3 player. Yeah, that's talking about the ambient lighting, which, honestly, it's like you gave us ambient lighting, Ford, but yet you didn't give us grab handles or rear seat head restraints, and for the 2008 models, no stability control. But 2009, you got stability control, though. So at least that's good. Well, stability control, at least here in the U.S., didn't come standard on all cars till 2012, but, yeah. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's look at the specification for 2012, because 2012 they redesigned the Focus again, and this came out in 2011, because that's when Ford started selling them. So that's the interior of the new 2012 Focus. Oh yeah, there's different trim levels, S, SC, SEL, and titanium. sedan version, looking from the, like, pretend like you're sitting in the driver's seat and looking at the, like, the gauges, infotainment system, all that lovely stuff. Red Focus hatchback. Silver Focus sedan we looked at before. Not really as much to this. Different wheels, quality, green, safe, smart. I wouldn't say it's quality, because that generation of Focus had a lot of transmission issues, but whatever. Whatever Ford, I guess. 2015 Ford Focus. Honestly, it looks more like a Fusion. So, I think this is for the Ford Focus ST. So, yeah, I gotta admit, like, I do like the pictures and the art they did in this, like on, like, you know, some of the graffiti and stuff. That's pretty cool. Got orange Focus there, ST. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Blue Focus there, hatchback. Interior of the Focus with the lovely ambient lighting. Gotta have that ambient lighting. Well, hey, at least, like, I do have, like, there is a friend of the family that we know has a red 2016 Ford Focus, and at least that car has 3-seat head restraints. I mean, it is pretty tight inside. I mean, it's ST, it's a red Ford Focus, kind of like this. It's a 2016 model, hatchback. But at least that car has 3-seat head restraints. Because our 2008 Focus that we used to have before we got our 2015 Mirage, and then replaced it with 21 Elantra, you know, that didn't have 3-seat head restraints. Different hubcaps. Options like a sunroof. Yeah, all the different colors you can get. And different body styles. Actually, no, this is all for the hatchback. Yeah. Alright, what else we got in here? I'm digging this, though. I'm digging this. We'll go back up. Alright. What else do I want to search? So, we'll search for the Hyundai Elantra. I mean, we own an Elantra, so let's look at the Hyundai Elantra. Alright, what we got here? Got Hyundai Elantra Touring. Brochure 2010. Look at the sedan version for 2012. I mean, they redesigned it in 2011, but yeah, this is 2012. Lovely red Elantra in the front there. Then we got stylish, authentically sophisticated, and content-rich. Motor trend July 2011. 29 miles per gallon city, 40 miles per gallon highway. So, so, I mean, I gotta admit, it's a pretty stylish car, and that original Elantra did score pretty well in Consumer Reports tests. It was a top pick for compact car. It was pretty affordable. Still is pretty affordable. Pretty stylish. Had a lot of features. A lot of room. It was a good car. Drove pretty well. There we go. The interior of it. Front seats, rear seats. Pretty good room inside. The only problem that was, though, that, like, well, first these climate controls are kind of mashed together, so it was kind of hard to grab them at first, but also, these dash vents are a little bit low, so they might be, so in, like, the summertime when you want the air to be blowing up on you, it'd be more blowing on your knee. More stuff about the Elantra, transmission, all that lovely stuff. Elantra Touring hatchback was also available then, too. Different colors and interior colors. You get the GLS, Limited, GLS, SE for the sedan and hatchback. And that's the back. Oh yeah, and also down here tells you the warranties. America's Best Warranty 10-year warranty, or 100,000 miles, 5 years, 60,000 miles, 7 years unlimited miles, or 5 years unlimited miles. Pretty cool. Crypto launcher from 2009. Okay. Let the good sense roll. And again, this generation of Elantra, like, Again, it was Consumer Reports topic only for the SE version, though. Only for the SE, because that was the one that has stability control. None of the other versions had them, but only the SE version has stability control. But still, though, it was very roomy, came with a lot of features, pretty affordable. You know, it was a good car. Good car. It's interior. I think it's like Bluetooth in there, XM. Yeah, I can't really see all this. I can't really zoom in either. Actually, no, I could zoom in. Yeah, Bluetooth built-in microphone and speaker deliver perfect call clarity, and the system has the ability to recognize multiple phones. A 60-40 split rear seat back, hit those weekend flea markets with vengeance, be it a new set of bar stools, a pair of skis, or even some quirky art that your significant other will loathe. Just lower the split folding rear seat back, and your Elantra is happy to obligate. What if you don't have a significant other? What if you're just, or a partner? What if you're just, you know, single? Heated front seats, which is nice, you know. Snow and rain, bitter cold winter mornings are unfortunate parts of life, but they just make them a lot more bearable thanks to Elantra's heated front seats. Stay warm as owners of lesser cars suffer through the chill. Well, I mean, the Elantra's pretty affordable, but again, that's kind of what I was talking about with, like, the Elantra having a lot of features on it. I mean, I bet the seats are probably on a higher trim level, but still, though, compact car, you know, cheaper, more affordable car, but still, have all these features, even though it might be on a higher trim level, still available as an option. But we don't stop there. We also add traction control, ABS, electronic brake force dissipation, brake assist, 6 airbags, active front head restraints, front seatbelt tensioners, and energy-absorbing steering column, reinforced steel body, and a 5-star frontal crash protection rating from NHTSA. Really, it's hard work being this safe, but we think you'll agree it's worth it. Yeah. Excuse me. But, yeah, I mean, again, 2009, like, all that stuff, like ABS and stability control, again, that was still a few years before, you know, 2012 when they became standard. So, yeah. Alright, we'll go back here now. What else do I want to look up? Alright, we'll look up one more. We'll type in Cadillac here. What do we get for Cadillac? Got Cadillac postcards, Cadillac Escalade, Cadillac Deville, okay, 2002. Look at this. The Sock Monkey, I know, you own a 1994 Cadillac Deville, which unfortunately having issues with, which I'm sorry about that. You hope you can get that car fixed soon, but, yeah, here's Cadillac Deville, 2002. Basically just about the interior, exterior. Zoom in on it a little bit. Deville unifies elegance with today's currency of automotive high technology. Under the hood of the Deville DTS, you'll find a 32-valve, 300 horsepower North Star V8 and a smart 4-speed automatic transmission and a tailwheel that shifts to how you drive. The Deville is a crystalline example of not only form following function, but enhancing it. The dimensions, capacities, chassis, suspension, engine, different V8s, different engines and suspensions, and all the dimensions, capacities, all the variable exterior colors. And what's the rear here? This is basically different wheels and the front of the car. Sunset. Excuse me. Cadillac Deville, 2002. All different options. OnStar communication system. 1-year premium service plan. Cool. Look at Cadillac CTS 2003. So, let's look at one more. I say that, I'm probably going to look at like 5 more. Sheer planes, crisp edges, Cadillac CTS takes its cues not from other cars, but from stealth aircraft. Under the skin, CTS offered a 21st century take on the classic performance car configuration. A rigid rear-wheel drive chassis, advanced engineering, and premium components produce precise handling, flat cornering, and right now accelerating and braking. CTS is an accelerating the pilot as the machines that inspired it. CTS interior, front and rear. Interior's a little bit tight, but it's expected of a sedan in this class. All the back with all the wheel options, different exterior colors, and CTS, luxury sport, and all the keys and whatnot. Pretty cool. Alright, let's look at the Cadillac Escalade EXT Car Brochure 2003. Why not? Alright, let's read it. That's the front, rear truck bed. I guess they fold those seats down. It was basically like a more luxurious version of the Chevy Avalanche. I can't even read that. As the only reading, I can't even read that part out. The Escalade XXT redefined the innovation. The key in its clever and big gate back panel is quickly helps transform XXT from luxury utility vehicle into a versatile cargo carrier. You don't see many of these Cadillac Escalade EXTs around, but whenever I see them, I always find them pretty cool. But they're also basically a more luxurious version of like a Chevy Avalanche. Equipped with a 345 horsepower V8, Escalade EXT also includes 5-passenger seating, a 5-foot lockable cargo bed, expandable to over 8 feet, with hard tonneau cover and outside accessible lockable storage boxes. Power, luxury, functionality, Escalade EXT. Cool. Interior shot. And I'm going to zoom out of this. Basically got all the exterior colors and just all the same information as before. And I think that's going to basically end off this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know if you want me to do more of these. I don't even know what I want to call this either, but definitely had fun making this video, and I definitely hope to do more of these in the future. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.